This is Managing Your Money, Section 4A by Elijah Parker. Okay, taking control of your finances. Money is what influences a lot of decisions in our life, and it may influence how we actually choose to live our lives. Um, if you do not have control over your finances, they can lead to a numerous of problems. To name a few, if you're married, it may lead to divorce. It may lead to depression, and it also may lead to eviction. So, being kicked out of your own home or apartment. You know. So basically, this is how you take control. There are 4 steps. The first step is to know your bank account balance. Avoid bouncing a check or having your debit card rejected. Step 2, know what you spend. In particular, keep track of your debit card and your credit card spending. Number 3, do not buy on impulse. We make a lot of impulse reactions, and that leads to other numerous of problems and items that we didn't even need to spend our money on. Step 4, make a budget. This is the most important step, in my opinion, is to make a budget. This is going to come in handy. Okay, here's an example. Bobby has an addiction and loves to play the lotto every day. He buys one $5 lottery ticket every day in hopes of hitting the lottery. But he has yet to do so in the past year. What we want to know is how much is this addition costing Bobby a year? Okay, so basically, the problem says Bobby, he buys a lottery ticket every day throughout the whole year. So we know that there is 365 days in a year, and each lotto ticket is $5, and he buys one a day. So this is simple math. Only thing you would have to do is take the 365 days and multiply that by $5, because it's $5 for every ticket. And that will give you $1,825 in which he spends in lottery tickets alone. If he could cut this addiction out, that's $1,825 that he could be saving. Okay, here's where the budgeting comes in. This is budgeting basics. Number 1, list all your monthly income. Be sure to include an average monthly amount for any income you do not receive monthly, such as once per year payments. Step 2, list all your monthly expenses. Be sure to include an average amount for expenses that don't recur monthly, such as expenses for tuition, books, vacations, and holiday gifts. Step 3, subtract your total expenses from your total income to determine your net monthly cash flow. And step 4, make adjustments as needed. Everybody's budget is not going to be the same. Budgeting. We all know that budgeting can be difficult at times because we have wants and we have needs. Now, everyone has fallen victim to buying something that they didn't really need. In some cases, buying what you want instead of what you need can lead to a numerous amount of problems. Okay, so for instance, say that you buy a dresser. You already had a dresser, but you wanted a new one. And say this dresser costs at least $600. That $600 could have went towards any type of bills, insurance, your utilities, or anything else that you needed, to continue to live your life, like you want to. And what these wants is it causes us to move our knees into the dark. What I mean by that is that we put our knees to the side and we become, it's a dark cloud that comes over us, and we're just like, it'll be okay. I have enough to pay it off, and then by the time that comes, we don't. So that's why budgeting is so important. Here's another example. Ella has a monthly income of $2,000. She does not budget her money well, so after each month, she only has a small amount left to put into her savings account. What we want you to do is calculate her expenses per month and how much she has left each month to put into her savings account. Okay, here is the list of what she spends a month. We already know that she gets $2,000 a month paycheck from her job. That's her monthly income. Okay, so here's how it's broken down. She spends $200 on groceries. She has car insurance, which is $300. Her phone bill is $75. She spends $500 on entertainment. Health insurance is $350. Utilities is $400. Now, if you add all of these up, this comes up to $1,875 a month that she spends right here out of her paycheck. So what we want to know is how much does she have left to put into her savings account once the month is over with. So basically, we would take her monthly expenses and subtract it from her $2,000 paycheck, and that would give you $125. So Ella has $125 to put into her savings account each month. Here are just a few formulas for advanced budgeting / spending that I didn't need to use in the other two examples, which is we have mile over work times work over year. We have miles over gallons, and we have year times money over year. And conclusion is basically we have to be more aware financially. This can help a lot of people. It can prevent homelessness, because this is poverty is the number one issue. Not having not being financially responsible is the number one reason why we have more homeless people now, and why the rates are still rising for homeless people. So basically, just be aware of your money. Budgeting is going to be a lot of help. And that's basically it. And then I have my reference page. Thank you.